Choco, what did we learn today?
Man, we learned a lot.
Hey guys, I'm Element.
And I'm Choco, and we are the DYAD in the Force.
We're back with another Last of Us reaction. As always, timestamps are in the description, so go ahead and click there if you want to go straight to the reaction. Last week, we got introduced to a flower for your lady's flower, thanks to Choco.
Oh no.
You're welcome, Internet. The episode's name was Kin. Of course, whenever we film these, the episode name hasn't come out yet.
This episode is 7, titled episode 7, as per usual. We're joined by Cal and Danielle as well. How you guys doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to deafen anybody this week, but I will nod at Danielle. I think this is the day. Okay.
Hopefully, we'll figure out what that means because I'm scared.
Yeah. What are you guys? How are you guys feeling about this week? Besides tears and sobbing and angst?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just your average, like, blanket level of concern at that point.
I would say more than that. I mean, Joel just got shanked. You know what I mean? Like
my level's always pretty high though, because it's like on a base level of anxiety that I just always have.
Like I'm anxious for them to be in a world of zombies to begin with, and then it's the middle of winter, and he's shanked and lying on the ground. He can't bandage himself. How do you bandage your stomach? You can't just like roll some duct tape on it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how we do.
And they're like, what, 5 days away?
Still got some time. You can't trust anyone out there. Last people were marauders. I don't know. Maybe a monkey will pass by and help them out. I don't know.
Oh yeah, they're five days away from Jackson.
Do the horse like a tauntaun to keep warm?
No, it's gonna get like blood mixed.
All right.
You.
Not callous. No.
What's that actor in? Like other than this, I don't remember him from something.
He's been in a
He's
lot
in
of.
Twilight.
Oh yeah.
I just got all the Twilight movies for my wife.
They weren't things. We murdered people.
Let's go.
It's a beautiful shot.
Tauntaun.
You mean you mean stuff him in the horse?
No.
That's why I said not callous. Well, they didn't give the horse a name in the show, I guess.
Here we go.
Leave.
Shut up, Joe.
Take the gun.
Joe, shut the fuck up!
I agree.
You go. You go north.
Don't give up.
Like you can tell that he's like accepted. Walkman.
Are we seeing Fedra School?
I think so.
Flashback. Okay.
Yeah. Even in the apocalypse, PE still sucks.
Even in the apocalypse, people still bully.
I'm not running doubles again because of your shitty attitude. She's not here anymore, is she?
Oh.
Rude.
Oh damn.
Ellie's about to fight now.
She said, "You thought." This guy.
Is he in the Expanse?
I want to say so. But he's in a lot of things.
Well, Bethany's in the infirmary with 15 stitches.
Good.
Okay.
Just put me in the fucking hole.
I put you in the hole 3 times. It doesn't work. You get to tell the Bethany's of the world exactly where to shove it.
It's a good incentive.
Why do you even care?
There's a leader in you. And one day it could be your turn.
He's not wrong about that.
If I were him, I would give it back. You just got through to her. Good man.
Oh, dinosaur.
Hey. Sarah.
This oughter be good.
Savage Starlight.
What happened to her friend? Something good?
What do you think? It's funny how different her room is from Sarah's. Decoration wise.
Ow. Riley, where have you been?
Riley.
What the fuck is wrong with you sneaking up on me like that? It was a joke, okay? I thought it would work better. In my mind, you loved it. So, how's it going? Okay. I thought you were dead. You've been gone for 3 weeks. I should fucking stab you. No, I appreciate your mercy. Give me a name and I'll fuck him up.
It was Bethany, and I already fucked her up.
Where were you? Sort of crazy, and you're gonna say no, but then you have to say yes.
You're gonna say no, but then you'll have to say yes.
2 hours and have the best night of your life. No.
Oh.
Okay, now say yes.
I'm not going anywhere with you. It's
Aha.
Aha.
Take
You're thinking about hanging in the park. We can't go there anymore. It's a new patrol where they just put in.
Can't handle that song.
We're not going to the park.
It hurts too much.
Okay. So where are we going?
Secret. Trust me. You trust me, right?
Do you trust me?
I don't know. Should I trust you?
Yes.
With your life.
Nee, 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 nee. Oh, I don't know if I showed you guys this.
Oh, nice.
I've been a 7-Eleven situation.
all right, so
No,
she's
thanks. I'd like to keep my other eyebrow in one piece.
she's Filipino, right?
Interested in self-preservation.
Are you getting that feeling too?
Are they teaching you this at Firefly University?
Kinda.
Nope, Phoenix.
Fuck Carol.
Fuck Carol.
I don't know if y'all caught that. Ellie got her eyebrow scar from a 7-Eleven situation.
Oh.
I want to know the 7-Eleven situation.
We prefer freedom fighters.
Whatever.
In the game, you have to shake the controller every now and then to get the light back on.
2 floors. Fuck you.
I was a tad bit off.
7.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Is he dead?
Yeah.
It's Rick Grimes.
No. No, this guy wasn't here yesterday.
I think you knew what he was doing.
Jesus.
oh, jeez.
That got me.
You laughed too. You're laughing.
Oh, it hurts seeing Ellie so
Yeah.
Carefree,
carefree and
full of
happy
life.
around a dead body.
It's pretty.
Clear your sinuses.
Smooth.
I can breathe.
Ellie trying to show off.
Don't get drunk and fall
Can I
off
hold
the
your
roof.
gun?
Stupid ways to die in an apocalypse.
Yeah.
People handle my side arm.
Take a swig of hard liquor and ask, "Can I hold your gun?"
Give me your gun.
All right, fine.
It's the most American thing I've ever heard.
Cool. I think I'll be a terrorist.
Yep, that's it. Take it.
Ellie. Would not be that brave without a drip of alcohol in my system.
Thus, the alcohol.
Ah, youth, to be young again.
Okay, stop.
I'd like to be younger.
Give me a second.
I would like to have good knees again.
Right.
Close lights are now.
Not when civilians are around.
That's propaganda bullshit.
I mean, storage isn't civilians.
One, It's okay you don't know everything.
Agree to disagree.
And 2, we're here.
Oh no.
Gotta go into the mall through the roof. Sounds safe. You said it, Choco.
Well, now I know what story this is. Which means I also know how it's gonna end. And it's not good.
So, turns out when Frederick connected that block up to the grid, this place got connected too. Open the door, tell me when you're there. Go.
Fine. Are you gonna kill me? This seems like a perfect place to do it.
Oh, I'm aware. What do you think?
The wonder in her eyes.
Oh no.
Fucking wait. Tonight I'm gonna show you the 4 wonders of the mall.
I can show you them all. New York
Shining,
companies,
shimmering
pretzels.
Spencer's.
Electric stairs?
Electric stairs.
Do you hear the song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Check me out, man. This is so cool. Backwards. 4. And I'm not going anywhere.
I'm gonna throw up.
The first wonder, right?
Up. Be careful.
So is this song in the game?
Part 2.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Jeez, Ellie. No, I'm good. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just tripped.
Oh.
You are just a graceful ballerina, but chop chop. We're on a schedule.
Dawn of the Wolf. Part 2.
Oof.
Somehow I don't think they're coming back.
That's a long break.
That dig is it?
Okay, you were right.
I mean, I don't get why people don't really get about this stuff.
Do you need me to explain it to you?
Haha, no, I know why. It just looks uncomfortable.
Yep.
And that's when she knew.
Oh.
Ellie.
I'm on my way.
The carousel.
I'm gonna need to download this version of the song.
Yeah.
This is it's so cute and it's gonna end so badly. But like just like Heaven is playing and like it's just messing with my brain. Cause it's also like a weird love story of underage girls and you're like
It's so super
Her little
sweet
crush.
to think of somebody like this during such a crappy existence.
finding these beautiful little oases.
Oh, come on. Damn it. Let me see if I can fix it.
Wait.
Lost and lonely.
Giraffe music.
You know what? We're 2 wonders down.
We're not
3
there
more
yet.
to go, if you want to keep going.
No, but they're using the music.
I want a magic horse with like 1,000,000 lights. I don't know how it's supposed to get better.
Idiot, I was waiting to do it with you.
How does she have a 5 note?
Probably from one of the registers in this place.
That's true.
Oh, shit. What should we do?
That was my only 5.
Bunny ears?
Wait.
Back to back?
Yeah. Just scary.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
I would actually prince them.
They're gonna look. There's gonna be a zombie in the last one.
That one's not bad.
The old world.
We got places to be.
Also $5? Jesus Christ.
For 2003, yeah, I was like, I feel like it would have been less than that back then.
It would have been like $1.
It's pretty dang awesome.
$1.50
and it
at
might break you.
most.
3.
Don't
I feel like
oversell,
3
man.
is they might go up to 3.
Arcade.
Yeah.
Raja's Arcade.
Mm.
Yeah.
Tell me there's a DDR machine in here.
Thing I've ever seen.
That's incorrect. The DDR machines are in the front, always. I would love to walk in and see that.
Dude.
Oh, it's Mortal Kombat. I can hear the music.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. What do you Ow! Use the joystick more. Okay. Flawless. Oh, shit. You ready? No. Okay. Joystick. Do not finish me. But then you wouldn't get to see this.
You okay, Choco?
I just know.
We are burdened by knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's scary.
Is that an American American Girl doll?
Rebecca, no.
Because we needed them to be creepier. No.
Oh dear. Well, at least they're having fun.
Beating my ass.
Ooh. Oh.
I do like gifts.
Just hurry up.
No, is it in your shirt? Nope. Is it a
Bootstrap Bill Turner is coming.
Better. I mean, I'll be your best friend again if it's a dinosaur. Oh,
NW.
Ellie, you are already...
Panda Express Subway.
Oh, wait. Is it
Macho,
tacos?
Macho Tacho.
20-year-old taco. Seriously, the way that zombie woke up, didn't he not look like Bootstrap Bill Like from Pirates of the
a little
Caribbean?
bit.
Oh, yeah.
Stan? He threw up his hands. Give me it. I wanna go. Okay. How does a computer get drunk? It takes screenshots. What are screenshots?
Boo.
I don't actually know.
I thought
Listen, I
so.
don't think they would get that one.
What do you call an alligator in a vest?
Investigator.
Elizabeth.
Give her some time. She's just inside her feelings.
In the game, she can push over a mannequin. She's mad.
I'm like actively looking for an American Girl store on the way out. Like,
Where is he?
You got you both.
I was actually gonna say something about the screen being like so identical. I'm like,
So you leave me.
sounded reused, but
All of a sudden you're alive. What am I supposed to do with this?
I got you.
Ellie. I'd be so afraid of that counter breaking.
right.
They're tiny though, so.
I got you, baby. I got you, baby.
Mm.
I'm so nervous.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Ellie.
I think I see some oyster mushrooms on his head.
Holy shit!
Maybe some shiitake?
No!
God damn it, show.
Joel. Scavenging.
Zombie bros for life.
It's 2 minutes. Or 2 days. We don't give that up.
Option 3 is be immune.
Irony.
I'm sad they didn't have a whisk in there that was blocking the drawer.
Always the culprit.
You see that, and then you hear Joel say, "You don't know the thing about loss. It's just."
Yeah. Whether it's 2 minutes or 2 days.
Oh dang!
You got guts, Ellie. I'd be like, ugh.
That hurts me.
Oh.
Wait, aren't you a doctor?
Not that kind of doctor.
Oh.
Wow.
They found a way to subvert Danielle and I's expectations for this episode by putting that in.
Is that what you guys were thinking was gonna happen?
No.
Well, I knew that Riley was going to be in just because of previous cast announcements and stuff. In the game, that whole section is a DLC. The way that they created it, there's not really an easy way to include it into the overall gameplay. And so I wasn't sure how they were going to include it into the show.
Yeah, I knew that they were going to include it. I just didn't know when. But in terms of what we thought was going to happen in this episode, didn't, because they included it in this. And so, next episode.
Next week.
Yeah.
Next episode.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, next episode's going to be a hard one.
I think that's a good way for them to include it though.
Mhm.
Because it
Yeah.
just came after the episode of them talking about loss, right? So
Yeah.
what better time to then go in and show Ellie's loss?
Yeah.
But also,
Yeah, that makes
it was a way for them to, because it all happened as she was just standing there on like the precipice of like the doors, the steps. And so just in the blink of an eye, she relived that moment and decided she was going to do everything she could to help Joel instead of kind of resigning herself like they did in the mall.
I really liked, I repeated it earlier, but what Riley says about whether it's 2 minutes or 2 days, I'm not going to give that up. And I feel like that was what Ellie was probably repeating in her mind. She might not be able to save Joel.
Do you think that's what Jin and Cassian were thinking?
and doing the beach.
Why you gotta bring that up? Jesus.
I'd rather bring that up than flowers.
One of those made me laugh. The other one hurt.
That was a jab against me.
Emotional roller coaster. That's what all of these episodes are. And music choices were pretty good in this one, though.
I feel like the music choices have been stellar throughout.
I don't think there are many bad choices that this, if any, that this entire like series has made.
Yeah, Bella did such a good job at conveying like teenage crush, and like it made me think about like when I was a teenager and you have all of these very intense feelings that you have no idea what to do with. And I just thought that Bella Ramsey just really, the look on their face when Riley was with Ellie was just like conveyed so much. I feel like one of Bella Ramsey's biggest talents is the look that they can convey with, or the emotions they can convey with just a single look.
I was just about to say, like specifically to the way that they act with their eyes and where they're looking, how they're looking, how fast they're looking, stuff like that, to convey like, you know, the flustered, unsure feelings and stuff like that. It's just it's stellar.
Along with that, the frustration, you know, that the feelings are not going the way you thought they would go. But just in general, throughout the entire episode, her sense of wonder and her sense of awe, just with all of the things that either she doesn't know existed or knew existed, like Mortal Kombat, and was like seeing it for the first time, or this escalator where she didn't even know about it, to be electric stairs.
Honestly, like as kind of a poor sheltered kid, I directly relate to the just wonder of seeing things that like you've only got to like read about or see in movies and stuff like that. And for me, it was mountains. Like growing up in Minnesota and stuff like that, it's like, hey, we got hills and rivers and lakes and stuff like that. But then I remember like my first time seeing actual mountains, I was just like same exact expression of just pure wonder of like, how does this exist? What?
Yeah, just stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to.
I grew up in the panhandle of Texas with no oceans.
Oh.
So the first time I went, I think I was like 10, and I was like, wow.
I think it was just seeing other Asians. I mean, other Asians aside from my Filipino family, because like you know, we had some immediates in the Bronx, and then when we moved to New Jersey, our development had other Filipino families. And then when I moved to the California, I was like, man, there's so many of you. These restaurants too, Jesus.
Also, flying on a plane was another one.
Oh,
Probably
probably
I didn't fly on a
that
plane
too, yeah.
until I was like, it's like 21, 22. Oh, this is just wild. Especially like as somebody who's a physics student too. Like, this is amazing.
I also like how in this episode they managed to sprinkle in the salt, even though you're getting a lot of sugar, because like Ellie's having fun, Riley's having fun, they're just having a blast, and we're seeing all of this, you know, bits of nostalgia, and then they get attacked, but they survive. But then the outcome is even worse, I would argue.
The whole time, like this episode was such a bittersweet one, because the whole time our minds are also on Joel, but then we also know where this is gonna go.
Yeah.
And then it's, you know, the revelation of like, oh yeah, that's right, one of the two is immune. So we know exactly where this is gonna go still. So it's just it's just pain.
But they're saying, you know, we started out with her saying that she got bit in the mall, and then they go to a mall. So like that's just hanging. It's just this cloud hanging over. But we get another one of these beautiful, you know, stories of her connecting with someone. The closest connection she's ever had at this point in time. She doesn't have a family or anything like that. And then there's also the added thing on top of it is, I mean, this was probably her coming out as well at the same time. All of this stuff happening at the exact same time. I'm sure she's just, I don't even know how she survives after this all happens at once, you know? It just seems like a rough time for everyone.
I was going to say that this episode was actually written fully by Neil Druckmann, which is the only episode so far that he's like actually written by himself. You could tell just because of how like it's not exactly like the DLC, but the elements woven into it are so just like, it feels very Neil Druckmann. I feel like, I don't know if you felt that way, Pep.
It just felt familiar, even though it didn't feel it wasn't one-to-one to the DLC. It felt like I was playing it all over again.
Who didn't play the DLC, it does oddly have familiarity to it, just like the game feel, especially like going back, and I've been watching like our friend Brooke play Last of Us on Twitch, and like just the whole episode, like the appearance of the places, it gives the game vibe. I feel like what shines the most when Neil is handling Ellie is her happiness.
Yeah, that was so evident this episode, like just getting to see her. It's like how when we watched the first episode, how I said it was nice to get a little bit more time with Joel before the outbreak, because it made seeing him after so much more jarring, because he's almost a completely different person. That's how it felt with this, watching Ellie, because we're seeing her give facial expressions we've never seen her give so far in the series, even though she's the cheery go lucky or go happy kid next to Joel's grumpiness. It just is evident after this episode that she used to be even more than that, and how much has been taken away from her.
That's a good word to use too, because whenever we see her with Joel in this sort of setting, she can be cheery, angry, or sad, but in this episode she's happy. You know, and that's very different. Happy.
It's interestingly juxtaposed with the previous episode, coming off of what happened with Sam, mirroring a lot of Joel's negative energy, which made him more aware of that. And then so it's they're giving us that the entire like rainbow of emotions from her, which is really cool.
Not ready for next week.
Oh, foreshadowing.
Or I could just not be ready because it's going to make me so happy. You don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. They might just drag this out.
I mean, I get a feeling. So
we're going to be on like
the fact that you're still saying drag this out implies.
I mean, we could be
in more
in
darkness to come. There's a cloud over the horizon, and they just misread when it was going to get to us.
We could be in season 2, and I'm like, Danielle, to this episode
today,
and then no more flashbacks.
Of the season?
There's only 2 more left.
I was saying there's only 2 left.
Yeah.
Is that enough to encapsulate the game?
I think so. I think since we got this episode, I was thinking in my head like what they might do with the rest of it, and considering they've been really kind of not avoiding, but going quickly through the like gameplay and focusing more on
the story,
the story and everything, then I think 2 episodes is definitely enough.
Did we just add story beats? Okay.
Yeah. As per usual.
I think they have enough time, primarily because these episodes have been as long as they need to. So we're not like looking at 2 hours. We're looking at possibly, if the final episode of the season needs to be 2 hours, it's probably going to be 2 hours. I don't have any doubts with the way they're handling the show.
Does that mean we're getting Last of Us 2 next season?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they went into season 1 not wanting to expect a second season, so that it'll probably end the way part 1 ends.
It would be interesting to see that if season 2 they decide to draw out this story and not necessarily start on part 2,
I think it would be
Ellie
to their benefit.
There's a couple of years in between, so they might go into some like B-side.
I think that would be to their benefit, especially off of
it would be to our
experience.
benefit too.
Yeah, it's our benefit as well. Yeah.
Just getting more story.
Well, I was just gonna say, I think with how well received and how well handled this first part of the season is, there's no way that the
could be done not to.
Yeah.
Well, Craig Mazin said that part 2 would need to be at least 2 seasons, and I agree.
I see that. Yeah.
I just find it funny how they go into this with the anticipation of like, I don't know, guys. We might not get a season 2. And
But if
just
we did,
every episode is like a complete like masterpiece.
I mean,
But that's how you need to do it, though.
Yeah.
Like,
It's true.
I mean, I remember who was. I mean, a bunch of people have tried it, but like the Monster Universe tried a thing. You're like, hadn't even made one movie, and you're like, we're planning 12, and you're like, can you make the first one though, and make that work?
Make sure it's
you
good.
know? Like,
As soon as Danielle said that they would need 2 seasons for part 2, I was already thinking to myself, the second half of part 2 would be definitely an entire season in itself.
yeah.
So
do you think it would be as well received like part 2 has been?
I think it would be
Listen,
received
I haven't
the
played
way
it,
it
but
was
I've
received.
heard a lot of hate about it.
There
Yeah.
was a lot of hate about part 2 and specifically about one character.
Yes.
Undeserved hate. And that's my big concern. Whoever they get to play this character, I hope that they get paid what they deserve for what they're going to have to deal with.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
Some,
Undeserved.
word acrobatics.
Definitely undeserved, but we've been seeing that crowd around this season as well.
Yeah.
We have some people saying that the entirety of the adaptation of The Last of Us was ruined by the episode of Frank and Bill. And why is an entire show ruined by?
Yeah.
But yeah, it just
There was never any logic in those thoughts to begin with.
yeah, the haters are gonna hate. I think the people who appreciate the story are gonna receive it the way they received part 2 when it came out.
Yeah.
I absolutely loved it. In some parts, I think part 2 is better than part 1.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's the better narrative.
Yes, it's the more challenging narrative.
Yeah, they took a lot of risks, and I respect storytellers that take risks knowing that it might not pay off, but trusting their story enough to know that there will be
we're
people
gassing
who love
them up so much right now.
Oh, I mean, I know the broad strokes of why people don't like it, so that's okay.
Yeah.
I don't I because I never finished the first Last of Us, I know nothing about Last of Us Part 2.
So is this a
Absolutely
reversal
nothing.
of roles? Is this like me and Danielle again, and then Choco knows the broad strokes, and then Cal's blind?
Maybe. Let's just hope I can stay spoiler free until a season 2 comes out.
But thank you, Cal and Danielle, for joining us. That'll do it for this reaction to episode 7 of The Last of Us. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it, and subscribe for more. Hit the bell icon to turn on notifications. But Choco, what did we learn today?
Man, we learned a lot. We learned watch out for Bootstrap Bill when you're in the mall. We learned don't play Take On Me in front of Danielle. Just so much. And also be careful when you're dancing around in a wolf mask.
Well, as Riley said, whether it's 2 days or 2 hours, you're not going to waste any of it. I think that's what she said. Anyways, it's the thought that counts. We'll see you guys next time.